What is going on, YouTube? Patrick here. It's been a couple of weeks since I did one of these. I was a little sick last week, so stayed home from work. Didn't really feel like filming a video. May even have to pause this one to blow my nose occasionally. We shall see. I'm going to start doing these, I think, for a little while every 2 weeks as I intersperse some other content. I'm also trying to do live garage sales on Saturdays and thrifting on Tuesdays. We'll see. Just trying to generate a little bit more interest in the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you're interested. Definitely will help me to do that and achieve my goals. That would be really awesome. But sales. There's a lot of sales. We got to get going. A couple of good weeks. One really good week and one solid week. So like first week we'll do solid. Second week was amazing. Already pausing to blow my nose. I don't know how that happened already, but what are you going to do? Let's get into some sales. Okay, item number one. This is a t-shirt from, I believe, NASCAR. Kurt Busch is what it said on there. Amber went and pulled out some interesting t-shirts at a thrift store. We've been kind of trying to learn some more t-shirts, right? Obviously, a lot of the other YouTubers are doing that. Harley Davidson, just some other like retro type stuff. I don't know. We decided to buy some and see how we did. We didn't do great, but we had some fun trying to learn some new categories. We'll probably try doing it at garage sales some more this summer. We'll see. This one sold for $7.50 plus shipping. We paid $3 for it. So a little bit of profit there, but not the best. Item number two from the first week. This one was pretty good, right? $50 for this this device. It is it's not a VHS player. It's like a VHS-C player, I believe. Picked this up from Auction Ninja last year. I got a whole bunch of really neat electronics from this one estate sale auction. And unfortunately, this one didn't work. I couldn't get it to power on at all. And put it up for parts, tried to get $150 for it. It sat and sat and sat. Finally got an offer for $50, which wasn't great. But at least it got it sold for instead of having to throw it away. I was into it for like $78, right? So not going to make any money here, but at least I was able to recoup some of my expense, right? If it had worked, it would have been worth like $400, something like that. So it was worth the risk in my mind, and everything else that I bought worked and I sold for a good profit. So you're going to still make money on the overall purchase. Item number three was from my friend Heather. It's a Mead Telescope. It was a little bit gross, right? The battery compartment was completely corroded, and cleaned it up some, got it to power on, didn't really know much about it. Figured since it wasn't really running as great as I wanted to, put it up for parts. Sold it for my asking price within a day, so maybe I could have gotten more. You never know with that stuff. Since it's a commission, it's going to be 40% of the sale price to me, 40% to Heather, and 20% for fees and stuff like that. So about $40 to me, $40 to Heather. Thank you, Heather. Item number four, another commission for my brother-in-law, Michael. Twisted Metal 3 for the PlayStation 1. Sold it for just over $10 after the free shipping. So going to be about $4 to me, $4 to Michael. Thank you, Michael. Item number five. This is a trade paperback. No, it's a collected edition. I don't remember exactly what you call these things. It's The Walking Dead. I picked up 3 of these hardcovers for about $5 each. They've all sold for like $10 to $15, not quite as much as I thought it would sell for, but did sell. After shipping, it was at $11, right? So not a bad profit, just not going to be the best sale of the week, right? Item number 6, Pursuit Force for the PlayStation Portable. This is another one from my brother-in-law, Michael. Going to be another about $4.50 to him, $4.50 to me. Thank you, Michael. Item number 7. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on this since this is... I did my live garage sales video was kind of all about this a couple weeks ago. And just to kind of make sure you knew that this is true. These things do actually have value. It's not a ton, right? About $1 a tape is usually what I go by. You want to get these as cheap as possible. And you can see that I sold 20 of these for $20 plus shipping. I think you can still sell these media mail because technically there's media on them. So if the post office was going to argue, you could. Even though technically on eBay I'm selling these as used for blank kind of thing, right? Because you can't sell stuff you recorded off TV on eBay. So they have to be sold as blanks, but I think the post office would still treat it as media. So you can kind of get away with it on both sides. Kind of fun. Was into this for what? $2? $2 each. But it was, I think, $2.50 because I paid a quarter each for these. solid flip. They definitely sold within like a day. I want to say something like that. So really solid for these things. Going to keep buying these. I just buy them as I see them. When I get to about 20, I put them up in a bundle, and they usually sell pretty quick. All right, item number 8, Spyro for the Nintendo DS. Bought this used, I don't even know where, over a year ago, and it just sat and sat and sat. I lowered the price and then took a best offer. Not the best, but it did sell, and I doubled my money on it. Sold after shipping $11.51, and I was into it for about $5. Item number 9, another from Michael, right? He gave me a ton of stuff to sell. There's some really neat stuff that has sold. We'll get to that today for sure. This is a Game Shark memory card for the PlayStation 2. Sold it for $20. So it's going to be $8 to me, $8 to Michael. Thank you, Michael. Item number 10, more VHS tapes. This one was, I was a little bit more risky on this, you guys, right? I took a risk because I really wanted to describe it as Red Sox World Series. That was my goal. I saw some other people doing similar things with what was the titles were saying. eBay wasn't having it, you guys. I had to strip all of that out and just basically put blank tapes and hope that somebody read the titles on them and bought it. And sure enough, within a couple of days, I had a couple offers in like the $12 to $15 range, which, right, I said that a little while ago. I thought they'd be worth $1 each. So getting more like $3, $4, $5 each for these things was probably pretty good. And then like out of nowhere, my asking price of $30 was taken. So like really nice, right? I was into this for $1.25, sold for $30. This is a great flip, you guys. Item number 11. My friend Steven recently had me give him some help with his storage unit. And we pulled a bunch of stuff out. I took a bunch to Goodwill for him. He said, pull out whatever you want. We'll split it the usual way. This one was the 12 Days of Christmas. It's this ornament set, right? And I just kind of thought probably this was going to have some value. There was one sold in the last year for $140. I listed this one at that. And within a couple days, got an offer for $120, which ended up being right about $10 for each one of these things. I thought that was solid. That was about what I was pricing them at outside of this 12 days set. And I thought this is a good offer. I'm just going to take it. So right, 40% is going to be $48 to Steven, $48 to me. So really solid flip. Thank you, Steven. Item number 12, another PlayStation 1 game. This is ODT. Sold for $7.32 after shipping. It's only going to be about $3 to me and $3 to my brother-in-law, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Oh, no surprise. Another one for Michael. This is an Xbox 360 controller, but it is a SCUF or Scuff. I don't know how you pronounce this. Really hard to describe why this one is different, but there's actually like modifications to this I don't know if it was by the manufacturer or if they buy them and then modify them themselves. But there's like paddles on the bottom so that you don't have to touch the buttons with your fingers. You can do it with the underneath. It allows you to do strafing. I'm getting into too much jargon. I'm sorry. The Scuff controller, though, these are things to look out for. They can be easily overlooked. Once you kind of know what to look for, you can find them. They're a little rare, though, I think, you guys. I do think they're not super common. I believe I sold this for $50 free shipping. So after shipping, it was about $44. So it's going to be about $18 to me, $18 to Michael. Thank you, Michael. All right, and the last item from the first week we're going to go over, this is a pump from a Sleep Number bed. Amber and I found this at a Savers, I think kind of randomly, like right at the end of our trip there, just saw it and I'm like, that looks interesting. I need to check it out. Looked up the model number. Sure enough, immediately knew what it was. Figured it probably had some value. We bought it. It was $7.99. So, right, it seemed like a little bit of an investment to make sure that it was something good. But Sleep Number stuff is usually pretty good. Yeah, sold it for $95 plus shipping. So definitely solid flip. So first week, $537. Total cost was $229, right? So a little bit on the high side. Not bad, though. All right, getting into week number 2. We're going to kick it off here. This was a manual for an Atari 2600. I believe dated 1978. Can't remember exactly. You guys, the footage just did not exist for this. I went to an estate sale. I thought I turned my camera on. It ended up being a really, really solid estate sale. I got some really neat stuff. We're going to get to a couple of them here. There's no my battery was dead. My battery was dead. I got no footage at all. I'm brokenhearted because it was such a fun estate sale, and you guys would have really loved to come along with me. So it stinks. It stinks. There was obviously an Atari that had sold at this estate sale earlier that day, or maybe the day before. There was this bag of manuals there. And I was like, well, how much do you want for just the bag of manuals? She wanted $10, which not the best price, honestly. This sold for $12 all by itself, and then I put up the rest of the manuals at $15, so 10 into 25, right? It's not the best flip ever, but hey, it sold. It was super easy to ship. I believe this went overseas, which is even kind of a little bit more fun. But yeah, that's item number 1 from week 2. Item number 2 from week 2, another Michael item. This is a Bop It, brand new, you guys. Yeah, we found this in his, like, kind of stashed in his closet. Holy cow. I knew immediately this was going to have some solid value. $90 after shipping, I believe. So it's going to be $36 to me, $36 to Michael. Whew, nice one. Thank you, Michael. Item number 3 from week 2, very similar, right? Like, another really solid flip. You guys can, I don't know if it's, I listed for $125, sold it for $100. Guitar Hero 3 for the Xbox 360. You guys, I did not know that these had gone up in value that much. They used to be selling for like 50, 60, 70 plus shipping. So now to be at 100 plus, holy cow. I did have to put a little work into this. It wasn't running very well, but I've done these for so many years now that I can get them running pretty easily without having them fail, which is nice. At $100 even, it's going to be $40 to me, $40 to Michael. Thank you, Michael. Item number 4. This is a new kind of item for us. Bought a bunch of like personal care stuff, right? Face washes, pore scrubbers, all this kind of stuff, lip stuff. Didn't really know what I was getting. Just figured, let's do this, right? Let's get this done. See if I can learn something. And sure enough, I've sold this thing. Paid $3 for it and sold it for $12.50. So definitely solid flip. Going to continue to look for new in box stuff like this. I already kind of know to look for perfume, right? But this kind of like personal care stuff, I've really never gotten into. I've seen a couple other YouTubes doing it. Figured let's throw some money at it and see how we do. Maybe learn what to look for. All right, item number 5. This is the rest of those Atari manuals. This one did sell for $15 plus shipping. So, right, this was probably like $6, right? Because I paid $10 for the whole thing, so it'd be like $4 for the other one, and $6 for this one, something like that. Not a bad flip. It's not going to be the greatest flip ever. Item number 6, bundled Little Big Planet 1 and 2. Picked these up last year for I think $5 each at a tag sale. That's what we call them in Connecticut. Garage sale. And thought I could get $20 for the bundle. It ended up selling for $11, so didn't really make a lot of money off of this. What are you going to do? Sometimes you win with these, sometimes you don't. Item number 7, speaking of winning, picked this up for $7 over a year ago and sold it for $90. So it's been sitting in the death pile for a year when I could have been having $90 in my wallet. What are you going to do, right? I've been going through my death piles. We're getting ready for the twins to be born and just trying to list everything I can, get it all out of the house, all out of the storage unit, make room for everything. Really, really happy with this. I think I ended up buying 2 items at the same time, and the other one was not worth it at all. But this one, right, for $90, really, really good flip. All right, I'm losing track of how many items I have done. There we go. Item number 8. Pair of Crocs. I believe they're Celeste. I thought I could get like $20 for these and ended up getting $20 free shipping. Of course, did not realize that all of them had free shipping on it when I bought these. Probably should have left them behind. I just see so many other YouTubers buying Crocs and doing well. I wanted to be a member of that group, right? That's what I wanted to do. It was all right. We're going to make a little bit of profit on it, just almost nothing. I'm going to basically break even on these because I was into these for about $6. After shipping is going to be about $8, right? So just no profit here, but they did sell, so that was good. Item number 9. The footage from this one it hasn't gone up yet. It should be up on Saturday, so you can come back and see where we got this. Amber actually found this at an estate sale. We ended up buying everything we got there for $5, including this. And I've already sold several things from here for like $60 or $70 total now. So like really, really solid, right? This sold for $30 plus shipping, and we were into it for 90 cents. Gonna leave that right there. It was an awesome flip. Item number 9, a Nintendo Entertainment System. This one's another from the death pile. It's been sitting there for a long time. You can see there's no door on it. I didn't test this thing. I didn't clean this thing. All I did was plug it in for a second and see if power came on to make sure that that was happening, and it did. And then popped it up for, I think, what, $33 free shipping, something like that? I don't know. I just priced it the same price as some others that were similar on eBay that had sold, and sure enough, it sold within a couple of days. After shipping, $24.50. Awesome. No idea how much I paid for this originally. I had no records of it. Out the door, right? All right. What number is next? Let's see here. We're on number 11. Avengers Lego. Right? Steve Rogers, Captain America, riding a motorcycle. I bought this at a Savers for, I think, $1.50, thinking maybe I could get $10 to $15 for it. Ended up getting, after shipping, $6.57. Small flip. Not going to be the best one ever, right? We're moving on. Number 11? I can't. Why do I keep forgetting what number I'm on? Number 12, Canon Powershot, $50. Now we're talking, right? I got this at a Goodwill a few weeks ago. Probably the last really serious thrift day that we did, where we went all day long for thrifting. And it was at like one of the first stops of the day. Got this for, I think, $3.99, something like that. Just solid camera flip. My rule that I think you guys can adopt as well for digital cameras, 12 megapixels or higher, buy them. Anything lower than that, if you're interested, if it's a nice looking camera, look it up. Otherwise, just leave it behind. Don't even worry about it. It's a quick way to kind of just understand where you can be with these cameras, right? And that's what I did with this. It was over 12. I was like, I'm just buying it for $4 out the door. And sure enough, it was a great pickup. All right, item number 13, Sony PlayStation 3 controller. Did not realize that the prices had rebounded on these. Like they used to be $20, $30, then they went down to like $10. Now they're back in the $20 to $30 range. I sold this one for $25 with free shipping, which after shipping is going to be about $20, and picked these up at a Goodwill for $5, right? So nice, solid video game controller flip. Item number 14 from that same estate sale that's going to come up hopefully on this Saturday when you're in your feed here. Phone and its charging cradle. Bought a bunch of these. Again, everything I bought at this estate sale was $5, so I've got a cost on this of 91 cents again, very similar. Sold it for $20 plus shipping. Solid flip. Let's see. 13, 14, 15 Battlebots for the Game Boy Advance. Bought this for $5 last year, thinking, hey, it's in the box, it's retro games. Didn't really have a lot of value. Really low sell-through rate too, right? It took almost a year to sell. I took a best offer of $8.50 on it plus shipping. Figured, let's get this thing out of here. It's not doing anybody any good sitting it listed for over a year, right? So just got rid of it. And then item number 16, hooked on Phonics. I'd bought 1 through 5 of this, thinking I could do pretty well with them. Not really. This one did finally sell. I believe it's the third of them to sell. 2 of them I just donated. They were just not in as good a condition as the other 3. And I've gotten about $20 each for these things. I was into them for about, I think it was $12 for all 5 of them, something like that. So it ended up being really low. So it's going to be like $3 for this, turning it into 20. Not a bad flip, just, kind of middle of the road flip, I would say. All right, we got 2 more to go and then we're out. Olympus voice recorder. This one sold for, I think, $16 free shipping. So after shipping, $13.41. Bought this with 2 others for, I think, $10 for the 3 of them, something like that. Nice little flip. I always pick up these voice recorders. They always do well. They may take a little longer to sell sometimes. That's for sure. All right. And out of both weeks, this one's the best sale that we had. This is a Whirlpool washing machine part. Yeah, $225 free shipping. After shipping $211, I did put a little extra insurance on it. And I upgraded. I gave them priority shipping, like priority mail, like just wanted to make sure it got there okay. I couldn't believe it, you guys. This was from that same estate sale that I lost the footage from, right? The battery was dead. And I paid $5 for this. What was really funny to me was the person who bought this originally bought it off eBay, and the eBay printout was in the box. So I didn't have to do any research. I saw the printout, saw it was worth $225, and I just gave them $5 and ran out of there thinking I was the most clever person in the world. I ended up talking with the people running the estate sale and showing it to them. They thought it was pretty funny that they didn't notice it. What are you going to do? I'm really happy with this. This was a solid reseller flip, right? Just one of those where you're like, I wish I could find these all the time. Like then I could really do this full time if I wanted to. All right, so that's going to do it for this week, you guys. Second week was $743 in sales. Cost of goods sold was $158. So just crazy amount of profit on that one. Just really like it. Like I said, that really made me feel like I knew what I was doing as a reseller. Well, that is going to do it for me this week, you guys. If you've enjoyed this content, please do smash that like button. And if you're interested in subscribing, we'd love to have you. Always trying to build some community with this channel. And so far, I've had a good time with it. Love doing these videos. Once again, my name is Patrick, and thank you very much.